Let's talk about what can be done to reform the Supreme Court. We all know it's broken and that at least 4 of its members are deeply corrupt. It turns out there are lots of things that we can do, and we probably should be trying to do them all. So what are they? Well, one really important thing, according to Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, is just more investigations. If sunlight is the best disinfectant, then we need a lot of sunlight on the Supreme Court and its MAGA justices right now. And we can't just rely on independent journalism outlets like ProPublica to do it. We need the Senate to investigate. And the good news is that is now happening in both the Senate Judiciary Committee and the Finance Committee. How can we help with that? I will quote Senator Whitehouse directly. He said, and I quote, "Everyone needs to provide affirmation to Senators Durbin, Wyden, and Schumer that such investigations need to be robust." In other words, we need to make a lot of noise. So for all of you, do our phone calls really matter? He just said they do. Second, Senator Whitehouse also really urged us to communicate to other people that this is not just about bad ethics on the court. It's about the Federalist Society, it's about Leonard Leo, it's about dark money special interests coming in and funding justices and telling them how to vote and which cases to take. So keep educating your friends and family about the billionaire influence on the court. Next is legislation. Senator Whitehouse has introduced his Supreme Court Ethics Recusal and Transparency Act, and it is being marked up right now. We should call our representatives and tell them we support it, but the truth is, with Republicans in charge of the House, it won't pass this session. P.S. How sad and enraging is it that not a single Republican will support a bill that simply gives a code of ethics to the Supreme Court? But not surprising, Republicans don't believe in ethics. But Senator Whitehouse wants to pursue the bill now anyway so that the Judicial Conference will pay attention and maybe emulate some of its provisions. They can do that. But there's more. Senator Whitehouse is also going to reintroduce his term limits bill. And if you feel strongly about term limits, I highly recommend following the Brennan Center for Justice. This is a big thing they're going to be pushing this year. Finally, there is court expansion, adding more justices to the Supreme Court. Before you say, oh, that's packing the court is packed. This is rebalancing the court. It's a great idea and it has to happen eventually. If you're interested in this, sign up with Demand Justice. They are the best organization working on court expansion. And in general, if Supreme Court reform is important to you, register people to vote. If we can flip the House back blue, hold the Senate, and hold the presidency, we can start to fix this thing.